Okay then, with the sound of the next door neighbour's kids in the background, this is a bike check for my BMC RR13 4-cross stroke jump bike that's now going to be on sale on eBay and Pink Bike in the next couple of hours. So let's have a quick talk through it. As you can see, straight up from the front, right through the back, there's been a number of modifications from the standard specification. It was originally a single speed with a set of Suntour forks on the front, but obviously now we've got the Manitou Circus and the standard Shimano drivetrain on the back. Moving over to the wheels, we've gone from a set of DT Swiss wheels with a 15mm axle on the front and a QR9 on the back. Has now switched over to a 20mm bolt through on the front on the Circuses and a 10mm bolt on rear. Both are utilising Hope hubs, Hope Pro 2 hubs, and they are laced onto Mavic EN521 rims, so nice and strong. And we've got Schwalbe Racing Ralph First Ride 4-cross specific tyres on there as well. So let's have a wander around and have a look at some of this kit. So moving around to the front, let's start off at the top of this bad boy here. The brake, if I can get out of the sun, there we go. So the brakes on this thing are a set of Avid Exo trails, so that's got, I think they've got a carbon lever on the front of them, and somewhere along the line they've managed to pick up a name on them. So they've got Danny Miller at line for some reason. Must have bought them second hand, and I must have bought them from a guy called Danny Miller. But anyway, they're a darn sight better than the Avid ones that were fitted to the bike in the first place. Those are laced with both of them running 180mm rotors on there. So you can see the 180mm rotor, we've got a nice red Hope Evo 2 hub there, and then you've got the Manitou Circus forks, which are brand new. They were fitted last week, and quite frankly the reason why these were fitted is it was being used as an XC bike by my girlfriend, and it was a little bit, how should we say, a little bit too much bike for her. So we'll move on to something a little bit more suitable and move it on to somebody who's actually going to race this thing properly, because let's face it, that's what it's meant there for. Right, so it's got those nice new Circus forks. They were brought as a damaged box stock. The forks themselves are absolutely mint and a darn sight stiffer than the Suntours that were on there first. Now, it's going to be a much better machine all round, thanks for that. So we've got the BMC RR13 frame. So this is a 1-year model for Roger Reinhardt. So it's a 4-cross specific frame. So you can see you've got that nice short front end, steep head tube angle, and low bottom bracket, of which we've got some race face cranks on there, which has got absolute black 32 tooth chainring on there, and then we've got a Shimano SLX with, I think it's an 1136 cassette on the back there. Sure, if you're racing this thing you might want a 7-speed downhill group set on there, but for us it's more serve the purpose. The rims themselves on these wheels have seen a little bit of abuse, so there's a few dings here and there, but all in all they're nice and straight and true, and you get that wonderful Hope hub sound, and it's the same on the front. There's a few little dings on the rims, but they're reasonably straight, slightly out of true, but pretty well cock on. Yeah, so let's have a quick look at that frame. Again, it's a nice matte finish, which unfortunately the sun's not picking out that well, but it really is. He's matte underneath that. On the top there, we've got my girlfriend's Physique Vesta saddle, which is going to be switching to something else. I think we're going to put the original Celluroid seater back on there, which is a much better saddle for 4-crosses. Nice and long, nice and padded, so you don't bash your nuts on it. It's great. So we've got these Schwalbe Racing Ralph 4-cross. So we've got the 4-cross triple ply compound on there, and it's a first ride edition, so it's a pro edition tyre that's on there, so nice and grippy, great for most conditions. On the top there, you can see there's plenty of life left in there as well, so you're not looking at a massive outlay once you purchase the bike, and look at the front one here as well. Right, so moving on from, as I say, we've got the race face crank, so you'll notice there are no pedals on there, because I don't know what you're going to want to run, and quite frankly I like my superstars, so I want to hang on to them. Anyway, I can't think of anything else right now, so we'll pan back out, and this is my BMC RR13, which is going to be going up for sale soon. So any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them. Cheers.